Alright, I'm gonna do this again because I didn't do it properly. Okay, I'm gonna do this properly. We're doing it properly. I got a message. Vito! Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's do it. Okay. So, let's do this again. Let's do this properly. Hair is an absolute mess. I don't really care. Damn. Don't really care. I'm gonna wear headphones. Alright. So, do this. One take. Live. Get it all over and done with. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Alright, let's do it. What am I doing? History. Uh-oh, we're going through my history. Uh-oh. Okay. Training. Woo! Alright. Let's do it. So. Alright, let's see. So, this side of the court, we got Vivian in 1, Mindy outside in 6, Karen Libbing in 5, Joyce. That makes no sense. Okay, already out of row. Oh no, wait, Joyce is Oppo. No, Joyce is not Oppo. Vito Oppo outside. Oh wait, Mindy's in 5. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Dumbass. Alright, so ball's in. Good pass. The set is a bit short. Really good push though. Good push. The angle is good. Good for a black. However, it is a bit short. And it's a bit wide. Because when I'm looking here... Karen transitions backwards, which means the set is wide, the set is going to be behind her. Karen did a good job adjusting to that, though. She's got the beach transition, which is really useful if the ball is off system or off the net, which is she's putting into great use. But yeah, it's going to end up being a roll automatically. Good hit. It is a roll though. And it is straight to 6. I recommend if you are having to roll it towards here, because one Vito's gonna defend, 2 Vivian's there, and Vivian is a setter, which means setters don't like to pass. Force Vivian to pass, the pass is gonna be out of system. Karen's probably gonna have to take that. Or go like deep corner to 5. I recommend that less because the lib's going to be there, the lib's going to up it, that's going to be more likely to be in system. So 1 is the best option, 5 is a good option, never 6. Never go for 6. Really good set. Though I know we had a talk about this, and yeah, you are positioned pretty well. And the positioning that you're doing right now makes it easy for you. Great. But it makes it obvious to where you're sitting, because the way you're standing, it's unlikely that you're going to set outside. It is kind of likely that you're going to set pipe like that because you are facing pipe, or you're at the angle to set oppo. Blockers will read that and be like, oh, she's setting oppo. That's why I recommend standing absolutely parallel to the net. Your shoulders are perpendicular to the net, but you are facing parallel to the net, which means there's a lot more anonymity into anonymity. You're a lot more anonymous when you're setting. This one is an obvious I'm setting oppo. Oh, what a hit. Let's read it. Let's look into this hit, because that's a really good hit. So good transition, good penultimate, good jump. Good on the elbows, good on the shoulders. You're widening up to it. Good contact. What's weird though is when you're following through like it's a line hit, like you're trying to hit line, which means that cross hit looks like it was a mistake. Because when you're hitting cross, most players have their hands facing where they want to hit, like that. So I'm hitting cross. I'll turn around for this. I'm hitting cross. My hand should be facing like this, so the ball is going to follow through that way. However, your hand is ending up like this, which meant you look like you wanted to hit line, which is funny. Yeah. How your hands ending up like that, which meant you're going thumb down, which meant you wanted that line, but you accidentally went for a super sharp cross. That is hilarious. That is awesome. That is awesome. Wait, you didn't even realize? You're like, oh, that worked. Oh, yeah, okay, that worked. Awesome. Sick. I love it. Good cross hit. Even if it was a mistake or if it was planned, that was a good hit. Middle. Holly's a bit too slow on that, so let's see. Ball up. You should, yeah. So you went for the hit as the ball was falling. You should be jumping as soon as that ball hits that, reaches its peak height and starts falling. That's when you should start your jump. You started your jump way below that, too slow. Either you're too slow or Steph's set is too low. You two have to figure that out to establish a connection between middle and center. What the fuck was that pass? So yeah, a bit too slow, ended up being a roll. Wait. Shit, I muted that. I didn't know we were playing basketball today. You look like that's a basketball shot. You went like straight. That's a basketball shot. Or when you're taking the ball on the hands, it's very important to not follow through with your wrist like that or push like that. You always have to keep your wrist straight up like that. Like that. Even a little bit outwards like that's good, but never that. That's going to end up being a shank or a double touch every single time. Alright, what's next? Short ball, alright. How do we react to a short ball like that? So ball's coming up, short. So what I see first, Joyce steps back and then realizes and then moves forward. I also don't recommend diving like that because that's really hard on the knees. Going straight down onto the knees like that, it hurts. It hurts. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay though. Now you can tell, okay, it's going to be a bit short. So Joyce moves up a little bit. Karen should, their name's Karen? I forgot. Oh shit. The lip should probably take a little step over here to compensate for just in case the ball goes deep. Mindy, on the other hand, is way too deep and she should move up a little bit just in case I go short. Or Vito moves up a little bit and covers that short while she covers around this area here. It's all about adjusting. Honestly, that one should have been Joyce's ball. I want to say that it should be Joyce's ball if it's going that short. That's the second short ball in a row, which meant after the first one, Joyce should move up a little bit. The ball going short again, Joyce should move into that. So it was going into position 3. Good spot. Good spot. It is a hard spot to pick up, but preferably I take the position 6, the player who's covering position 6, to take those deep balls and have position 1 and 5 move up a little bit for short. Good pick up, good bump set. Good bump set, nice and high off the net. Make it a little bit wider, that's a bit too short. When you're tipping, I know it's really hard, especially at that angle here, but come in like you're hitting, like, oh, I'm gonna tip that way, but come in like you're hitting, and then use that pivot like you're setting, so come in, pivot, face the net, and then go for 1. And then you take the setter out. You take the setter out, the person who's defending won't get touches on that, so you can avoid the line blocker. She will not get touches on that. Go for position 1 when tipping. It's okay. Good pickup, good transition. A bit short on that set, but good height and good width because Angel was able to jump into that and hit. Make it a little bit wider next time. left a bit of a seams. I know covering, like closing those seams is generally kind of scary, because if you want to close the seams, you have to be shoulder to shoulder with your teammate, like shoulder to shoulder, and sometimes you get scared of landing on your teammate's shoes. Sometimes, like, I've had this happen before, where I'm like next to my middle blocker comes down, and he comes down like this, and when he does that, he elbows me in the head. That shit hurts, but it's one of the risks that you're gonna have to take. And then your middle blocker has to learn to like block, come down like that, so you're not elbowing people in the head. But yes, there's an open seam on that. Angel saw that, took advantage of that, went off the block. That's just an issue of seams. So, but also, it's not middle soul job to close that seam, because Vito did a bit of a swing block as well, which meant she also created a little bit of that space. If you are going to be a pin blocker, you don't, like, swinging into it is a bad habit, because you start to drift out of it. If you are swing blocking, you have to coordinate that with your middle, which is a lot of blocking drills that focus on swing blocking. So I recommend, if you don't want to create that seam, learn to jump straight up and get those hands over, because Vito, you have that height, you have the vert for it as well. Like, look, your whole hand, even like almost your elbows over that net, which means you get a lot of height. Angel is a low contact hitter. She hits low. Well, a lot of volleyball players are low contact hitters. Like, they'll always want to hit down, which means it's going to just go over the net, which means if you can get like a hand over, you can get a block. You got a block. Vito, didn't you get a block yesterday? Or was it not Vito? I think it was Jen that got a block yesterday. Yeah, sorry, I don't think Vito got a block yesterday. I still remember the block against David you did, though. Pick up. Few things. You could have easily turned around and set that. Setting with 10 fingers is a lot better than setting with two arms. So I recommend pushing off the hand set rather than a bump set first. You did have time to get to it. Good out of system set though. Ball goes into the net, and if it did go over the net, you would have been absolutely roofed by Phoebe, because you went for 6. Don't ever go for 6. So let's see how that goes. Why did that hit go wrong? Good penultimate, good jump, good form. Your contact is off. You look like you hit that at the bottom of your hand towards the wrist like that, which meant you couldn't really follow through or do anything. If that ever happens, you always have to go up like that. So, but you went for an accurate swing. I feel like that's an issue with hand-eye coordination, because you're not contacting the ball correctly. You're having trouble getting that perfect contact here, which as a hitter, you need to, like, 90% of the balls need to be perfect on the palm every single time. Every single time, so you can have that control to cross that, to hit for the line, to roll that over. It's super important to have that perfectly aligned here. If it goes off the wrist, if it goes off this way, if it goes off that way, if it goes off this way, bad contact, you don't know where that ball's going, you don't have control. So to work on that, hit against the wall. Just hit down at the wall. Get that hand-eye coordination. Make sure you're consistently hitting the ball off of that palm. Crappy serve. Good up. I'm realizing that almost every hit from outside is going directly to 6, which is, especially if you want to play in the high divs like Res 1. Some players here have played Prems before, or they will be trying out for Prems. 6 is a bad spot to hit. 6 is a bad spot to hit. It's not the ideal place. You want to make hitting at least hard line at 1 or hard cross at 5, even if you can hit that sharp of an angle 4 or an oppo 2. Those angles become the standard, and 6 balls are usually out of system rolls to cover. But yeah, we need to stop hitting at 6. Stop hitting at 6. Hitting at position 6 is 90% of the time it's going to be an up. You're going to get upped. As for this one here, Karina was more behind the block here. She was shadowing the block. You've posted up too far up onto the line, where you should have been ready for that cross, because outside's default is cross. She does hit cross. You were not there in time. Because you were not there in time, you couldn't get proper contact. That's why the ball just went a little bit up, because you weren't there. So that's more of an issue of positioning. Bad serve. Rotate. Really? Whoa. Okay, if you're forcing Vivian to pick that up, that's a really good spot. Vivian, on the other hand, trust your teammates. Trust your teammates. Phoebe was there, she could have picked that up. Vito should have been there to pick that up. But you've got teammates that will pick up that short ball for you, so you don't have to pick up that first ball and the ball doesn't go out of system. So ball over the net. Karina just got unlucky and got lipped by the net, and then made that ball easier to pick up. Joyce was in a good spot. Good bump set, a little bit tight, judging by how Mindy reacted. If you are forced to tip, and you are right-handed, always go right-handed tip. Because if you're going for your left hand, if you don't have the proper level of hand-eye coordination, you don't know how to use your left hand that well, the accuracy goes way down. So either practice tipping off of your left hand or just default on the right hand, because then you get situations like that. If you are forced to go by your left hand, tip upwards, because you won't have that chance. Like, you lose that chance of being aggressive if you're forced on your left hand. The main priority is keeping that ball in, especially as an outside. Outsides have the habit of trying to kill every single ball, making them make the most amount of mistakes when trying to kill the ball, and they should be more focused on preserving the rally, keeping that ball in play, because they're going to get all the out of system balls. And then once you learn how to, keep the rally going, keep the ball in play, get consistent over that, then you start being a little more aggressive. You start hitting at 5. You start hitting a little bit harder. That's why I always say hit at 20% first. Get those angles right. Once you feel comfortable, bring that up to 50. Bring that up to 75. Bring that up to 100%. Good pass. Good set. Damn. Okay. So. Let's see what happened here. So, what happened here? Holly was too late to that block. Her hands should be up there as she's hitting, so she can, you know, get some touches, get a block on that. 2. There should be 2 blockers on that every single time. We did work on the drill where we needed 2 blockers. There always should be 2 blockers. Every single time there has to be 2 blockers. No matter what. 2 blockers. Standard. My dog is barking like crazy. Dog reveal. Okay, enough dog reveal. Alright. So, yeah. Let's rehash what I went because I lost my train of thought. Holly, too slow. There should be 2 blockers on that every single time. And 2, look at where she's hitting. Look at her, look at where she's hitting. Look at where Holly's blocking. She cannot hit cross. She cannot hit cross. She's going to get roofed if she hits cross. So she has that spot here. She has that spot here. Yeah. Our backcourt should kind of see that they should shift towards that position 1 and position 6 cross, because that's realistically the only spot where she could hit. Good hit though. Good hit. Really good hit. Alright, what happened here? Sorry, hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. Back. My bad. So. Really unlucky that it went off the net. Unlucky Karina. She did get down for it. She did try, which is good. They're off the net. Chabar. Good hit off the net. Good serve. Another good serve. I can't see what went wrong with Jen there though. I couldn't see what went wrong, but it looks like that was a really high ball and you wanted it to take it on the arms. You wanted to bump that rather than take that on the hands and move into it like that. So if it's going above chest height like here, take it on the hands. Good bump. Off the light. serves. I feel like Karina didn't drop her shoulder there. She passed the ball like that, where she should have dropped the shoulder and passed the ball like that. Antenna does not exist. What antenna? What antenna? Alright, so though if she does hit if she does hit at that angle and it does go through the antenna, the only spot where that should realistically go is either deep cross on 6 or deep 5. Like how should I say, deep 5 at the baseline, short between very short 3, or deep 5 towards the sideline. Like ball should realistically either here, here, or here, if she's hitting across like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is there 7 players on a court? Why is there 7 on the court? Why is this 6v7? And she realizes. Okay, so minus the fact that there's 7 players on the court. Ball went off the block. We'll stop at this block. So, ball went off that block. I'd rather Lib be more behind over here, because then that middle will probably take that spot there. Lib could take that spot because the ball does end up going towards there. That is a hard spot to pick up when you are covering. Also, there shouldn't be a backcourt middle and a Lib at the same time. Why is there 7 players on the court? Alright. Ignore that there's 7 players on the court. We'll ignore that. There wasn't 7 players on the court at that time. That's really good. So, good set. I left a bit of a seam there, my bad. But, not sure if Evelyn saw the hands. She did avoid me. She did avoid me and went for that cross. Karina was almost there. Had her hands up, good. Got a good block touches. Got a good block touch. Just, unfortunately, Evelyn went high on that hit. Though that was good. Went for that cross hit, avoided the middle. Good. Really good hit for a middle. Went off the hands, off the court. Good hit. Get on the court, Jen. Good pickup. Good line, good pickup as well. Alright, let's see what happens here. If you're hitting the ball from behind you, you don't know where you're looking, you don't know where you're hitting. It's like a 50-50. 50% chance you're going to get that over the net. 50% chance you're going to get that either out of the court or into the net. I'd rather... yawn. I'd rather you bump that. I'd rather you bump that set. I mean, bump that set. I'd rather you just bump that over the net into position 1 or position deep 5 and force an out of system rather than go for a hit every single time. Okay, situations like that. Bit of an overpass. The middle takes that middle. Most likely it's going to hit that over the net or tip that over the net. Vito is way out of position here. If the ball's going overpass, then everyone should move in and cover a spot. Because if the middle can see what spot's open and they can target that, they will target that. Oh, I saw that spot over there. I saw it, no one's there. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll tip it over there. If it's going over the net, your one focus is cover. Cover every spot. Don't make sure that ball does not hit the floor. Cover. Vito, on the other hand, nah, I'm upper, I'm backcourt upper, I'm chilling. Ah, shit, my bad. Whoops, I should be covering that. Whoops. Good pass. Good set. Yeah, so your contact wasn't 100% on the ball. It was like this is the ball, this is your hand. So the ball just went that way. Always have your hand 100% center at the ball. If you are hitting out of system backcourt and you want to hit line, hit straight. Hit straight down at line. Don't go like that, because line you don't have that much room to angle it that way. So always just face straight to the net and hit straight. You have room for that. If you are hitting backcourt though, I recommend always going cross. Good pass. Again, when I see that, I can tell probably not going to set outside, probably not going to set oppo. Your only choice is middle or pipe, because you're facing them. It's really easy to read. I can read that perfectly. I saw that coming. I just stood there. I knew where it was going. I saw how you said that. I knew where you were going. That's why it's so important to be your shoulders to be perpendicular to the net, or your angle, the way you're facing, should be parallel to the net. When hitting pipe though, and there's a middle there, don't hit straight. Go for the cross. Go for 1, go for 5. Pipe is the one spot where you should never, ever hit straight. Unlucky, short ball. Good set. That's perfect positioning as well. However, you did pivot a bit too late. You should pivot about half a second before that, so you're already in position as the ball's falling down. So then you keep that anonymity, because you pivoted at that last second. I'm facing outside. I saw you were sitting. I was moving into it. Though good hit up off my hands though. Yeah, you went off my hands there, which is good. Got the touches, which means if the ball went out, that will be out on us. Good. On the other hand, there's a bit of miscomm in the backcourt. What the fuck was that? Good serve. Up. Good touches. Really good touches. I went to hit at position 1. Good double block too. If I went position 5, I would have got roofed. So good Good touches on that. Good pickup. What happened here? You hit that way over the back of your head, which I can't even get my shoulder over there because I did it yesterday. It hurts. Went way over the back of your head, which meant you wouldn't be able to get a perfect efficiency on that. It looked a bit rushed, your transition too. Yeah. Like, that looked like it went off your fingers, which meant that wasn't a hit, that was a tip. Slow down. Slow down, make sure you get that contact perfect. Nice. Alright, so with setting, you're at a good spot. I couldn't tell where you were going. So I moved into that. I moved into outside, try to read it. On the other hand, you did try to go for that position 6 and I was there. However, it went off my forearm and went back into the net. Good hit. Good hit. Go. We'll slow it down again. And then let's see the spots that we left open. So 1, Steph wasn't there in time, which meant that line was perfectly open. You wouldn't be able to see the hands. You would have went in. If you hit line, that would have been perfect. Bit of a seams there too. I was covering that cross more, so if you went to 5, I would have blocked that. So 6, I think you did go for 6, and that's why it worked so well, because I wasn't really there for 6, I was more there for 5. Good hit. Good pickup. Good angle on that cross too. Ball just went out, unlucky. Really good cross by Catherine though. Really good pass. Really good pass. Unfortunately, that went a bit too tight off the net. Vivian doesn't really know how to deal with those. She does have a bit of trouble. If it does go off the net like that, go underneath the net and let that ball drop, and then you just bump that ball behind you. But really good pass. Alright, so what happened here was I put a bit of spin on that. I let it, because I wanted to curve a little bit, so I put a bit of spin. Your shoulders were not ready for that spin. Your shoulders were straight ahead like that, which meant if the ball came down towards that platform like that, the ball's just going to curve off that way. So, and also you want to direct your pass towards 2.5, which means your shoulders should be a little bit facing towards where you want to pass. So ball's coming in, I want to pass that way, so like that. My shoulders facing that way, I'm dropping my shoulder a little bit, so I'm accommodating for that spin. Yeah, my bad, I was trying to target position 5 and I just overshot that. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I see the vision on that serve, unlucky, just couldn't pull that off. Good pickup, good set, good cover. Nice. Nice. Nice hit by Holly. Nice. That was a good rally. Everyone did a lot of things right there. Sets weren't there though. Sets were a little bit inconsistent. Unlucky. Bit short. Good fix by Kathy though. Bit wide. Apart from the set being wide, you transitioned out way, like, it's too short. The transition is too short. You should be out of the court over here. Because of that, couldn't really transition to that. It had to be a roll. So go further, get further out. Get further out. Really good line. Really good line. That line hits, like sharp line hits, sharp cross hits, they get points. Even if it's like a roll. If it's still going towards that line, that's going out of system. So, first thing, left seams. First thing, left seams. The pickup. She called help and then people just came into it and it was like, oh, what do I do? Don't hesitate, just go for it. Just go. Don't hesitate. Just go for it. Commit to that action. Especially in volleyball, if you hesitate for 1 second, you've lost a point. Straight up. Unlucky. Bit short. Straight up 5. Perfect. Good. Unlucky. Bad contact. Really good hit by Karina though. Out of system. Fix that. When I say fix that, I don't mean like that. I meant like get the ball over the net. None of this, none of that weird fancy shit. Nice, good hit. Still at 6, but good hit. There should be a middle blocker on that though. So yeah, Evelyn should be there. Evelyn should be there jumping for that. That would have been a roof by Evelyn if she was there. Good spot. Good spot for a free. Nice tip. I don't know what the fuck was that, Jen, but just pass properly. Please, you're a lid. Off the net, no blockers. 2 blockers every single time on the wings. There should be 2 blockers. Okay, so why did I Y block? 1, because I thought Evelyn was like gonna hit at weird angles. She's gonna hit at like towards my right or left and not directly at me. So I was like, let's try a Y block and see if that worked. I'm not sure if Evelyn saw that I was Y blocking or was like, oh great, I'll just hit straight, or she just went for the hit and hoped for the best. That was funny though. Like, I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I messed up. I shouldn't have Y-blocked that. Yeah, I messed up. My bad. I thought she was hitting angles, so I went for a Y. Alright, so Why are you in that deep? Why are you that close? Like, I wasn't trying to bounce anything because I know that's unrealistic. First of all, everyone's a bit too late on that block. Good spot, bad spot. You should be around here waiting for that, because if you were here, you'll probably be able to pick that up. Though I did hit at 6. Yeah, you were not ready for that. You were not ready for that, Vito. You're like, oh yeah, let's just watch. Oh shit, I'm hitting. I forgot I'm an opposite. Always be ready to hit. Because if, like, be ready to hit. That sitter expects you, okay, my hitters are ready. Always be ready for a hit. You were not ready for that. You were just... You spaced out. Oh my god. Good up. My bad, I left a bit of a seam. Yeah, that's a Lib's fault for that. Ball just went, yeah. Top spins, ball is always going to curve downwards, which means the ball's going to end up a little bit shorter than what you think. Good hit. Good up. When transitioning for oppo, you should either be transitioning at that line, moving inwards, rather than going up here like that. That is way too short a transition because she thinks I'm sitting I'm sitting behind her. So ball went out there, you had to fix that transition and run out towards the side. Start at the side, move inwards, it's a lot easier. But good adjust. Good hit at 5 too. Really good hit at 5. The pass is like, oh, sorry. Unlucky. Nice hit. Again, you didn't transition, Vito. Good hit though. Good pickup. Bit short, good tip. Good adjust. Tip towards that line is always helpful. On the other hand, I feel like if you rotated your shoulder towards line, that would have been a better option. What a block. So, yeah, what a block right to where no one can really cover. Really good. That's a good block. That's a point right away. Good recycle. Unlucky. Nice. However, if that was an actual women's net, you would have been netted. 2, again, it's towards 6. Nice hit. Off the hands, nice. Good hit. Vivian was not there. Good hit towards setter too. Good. Alright, and that's it. So, what went wrong here? Let me figure that out. Set was a bit, I think, set was a bit wide for her. She hit that way too late, making contact really low, and she wanted to hit that down, which meant straight into the net. With those situations, slow it down and then realize I could tip this right over here because there is no one there. Unlucky though. And that's it. That's the VOD review. I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap.